Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 125. Today is the 18th day of February. Rob Hoback here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Hey, before we get into anything else, I got to tell you, we just keep growing, right? Like over the weekend, we added 2 more subscribers. I don't know how that happens, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you joining. Hope you get something great out of this and tell your friends, and we just keep this thing going. So thank you, right? Now, let's talk about my favorite topic, me. Just kidding. Not really. But so this morning I was watching a video, and here's the question. Are you grateful that you are different, right? Think about that. And there's my I am for the day, right? Like we got this one's done, right? So we're going to hang that up today. I am different. And again, remember with those I ams, if you've not heard me talk about this, you write that shit down every day. And then when you're feeling like low, your energy's low, you're questioning yourself. Am I the right person for this? Blah, blah, all that head traffic. Just go over there and start reading that stuff, right? You can't read those nice things about yourself without feeling good about yourself. Or at least if you can, there's probably something wrong with you. You should go see somebody more qualified to help you than me. Basketball season's over. If you watch my video from yesterday, you can just tell I was beat up. In full disclosure, I got done with that, started to eat, got tired, just more tired. And I was like, I'm not even in the mood to eat. And I went to bed, and I literally slept for like 12 hours. Got up here and there, had all kinds of things I was going to do. I'm like, obviously you're tired. You need to get some sleep. So I slept, woke up early this morning getting after it. And, so just with the thought that basketball is over, that's a little sad, right? It's a little sad. But there's also, that's just how life works, right? We go through these seasons. And so the basketball season was a season that I got to spend a lot of time with Sam. We created some memories that will last for a lifetime, right? We'll be able to talk about the Safari Smile Savages, 5th grade, undefeated, all of those things forever. It'll be something that we'll share. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful that the other kids got to be a part of it too. Hopefully they learned something that they'll take with them the rest of the way out. We're going to have a party in a couple weeks. I've already decided that, how I'm going to approach that, some of the things that I'm going to do. So it should be fun. One of the things that hit me Friday night, after we're finished getting our pictures made and all that stuff, is that, one of the coaches, Clint, right? Like you don't know him, but his name's Clint. And, they just had a baby right before the season started. And so, like, the first game, was their first game against them? Maybe the second game was against them. Went over and, met the baby. And, I mean, it's like a newborn baby. Like, you don't even want to touch it. It's so new. Well, now that baby, here we are at the end of the season. I saw them. They played after us. Those babies are that baby's holding their head up and can giggle and flirt and all those things. And I just thought to myself, like, man, time just marches on. None of this, we get wrapped up in things and we think, oh my God, I'll get to that when I'm done with this. Well, guess what? Life just keeps moving, right? And so it was just a reminder for me that time doesn't stop. And so because time doesn't stop, that means that, if we take our eye off the ball and just say, hey, I'm only going to focus on this, that means that other things are just going to pass us by and then we have to play catch up. Another thing that this morning that I found very, very interesting is that as I was watching my videos, just trying to get my head right, meditating, I saw a video by Will Smith where he talked about how he turned on the Matrix. He was offered, first of all, this was back in like 96. So we're talking, 23 years ago. And so he was still doing the Fresh Prince, like couldn't miss. Everything he did was pure gold. Did Independence Day. Boom. First Men in Black comes out, they call him, and he's like, yeah, no thanks, I don't want to be the alien guy. And did I say Men in Black? Yeah, Men in Black. And so Men in Black called and said, we want you to be in Men in Black. And he was like, yeah, no. So Steven Spielberg called him up, it's like, hey, what's your problem? Why don't you want to do this movie? He's like, yeah, I don't want to be the alien guy, this, that, the other. And Steven Spielberg's like, look, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to think this through, but on this one, how about you just use my brain instead of your brain? Because this is going to work out. This is going to be a good movie. This is going to be good for you. So he did it, right? Obviously that worked out. So then the Matrix comes along. He's like, no. That is not the right thing for me. And they're like, come on. And he was like, look, you got to understand when you're in a pitch meeting, there's a real fine line between this is going to be amazing, what a great idea, and what the hell are you talking about? And his perception of that meeting, he left there, he's like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyway, the Matrix went on to do well without him. But his during his story, he was telling, he's like, look, I just didn't feel like a good fit for me, right? Like, he's in tune with who he is, what he wants out of life. And he's like, look, I just got to let that one go. So he lets it go. It becomes huge success. At the same time, he does this other movie, Wild Wild West. I think we've probably all heard the song from it. That's the best part of the movie is the song. And so, he's like, look, I had to go around and it's like everybody I saw for the next year, I had to apologize to him. Like, hey, sorry about that Wild Wild West thing. Don't worry. Bad Boys 2 is on its way out. So, and he talked about how we go through these times when we're in the zone and we feel like everything we touch is gold. But then we go on the other side of it, and when we're going through that season and everything we touch turns to shit, like that ain't easy. And usually what happens is that when we're going through the tough time, we retreat from who we are and say, oh man, everybody wants me to be somebody else. And like, no. That's exactly how you don't want to act. Don't try to change who you are to be somebody else to change the result. Just understand that life's a cycle, right? And you're not always going to win. Not every single thing we do is going to be successful. As my son said to me yesterday, how old is he now? 11-year-old son. Dad, we learn more by losing than we do by winning. It's good stuff, right? Hands up, peace out. We are better together. Thank you for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Be a savage. Be yourself. And just enjoy it. Just remember, if you have a bad day, come back tomorrow. It's all good. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.